So 3 space.
No.
Alright everybody, we're going to pick up with my original run of Jeopardy for the Sega Game Gear. This is game 4, in which so far I've won $27,629. If you can remember from game 3, I only won $1, but it was still enough for the win. As I try to add on to my $27,629, let's look at the categories. We're going to be dealing with poetry, state capitals, faraway places, authors, Canada, Latin America. Authors 100. This creator of Perry Mason himself practiced law for over 20 years. Who is Earl Stanley Gardner? Authors 200. His How to Win Friends and Influence People has sold over 10 million copies. Dale Carnegie. Dale Carnegie. Let's take Authors 300. In 1865, this novelist predicted that a moon rocket would be launched from Florida. Who is Jules Verne? Authors 400. In 1960, Life magazine paid him $100,000 for an article on bullfighting. Who is Hemingway? Ernest Hemingway. Tiger. Authors 500. William Sidney Porter, creator of the Cisco Kid, was better known by this pen name. Jack buzzes in, the computer player. Oh, Henry. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Poetry for 100. Tennyson's Idylls of the King were about this legendary ruler. Who is King Arthur? Poetry 200. In the spring, it lightly turns to thoughts of love. What is a young man's fancy? Poetry 300. Two-letter title of a Kipling poem. It begins 11 lines of the poem. What is if? Poetry 400. Robert Frost wrote, when you have to go there, they have to take you in. What is home? Poetry 500. Longfellow poem which begins, this is the forest primeval. What is Evangeline? Alright! Let's go ahead and pick Canada for 100. The leaf of this tree is Canada's national symbol. What is the maple tree? Canada 200. I guess Canada 300. This city's annual rodeo carnival is called the Stampede. What is Calgary? Canada 200. Eastern province that has threatened to secede. What is Prince Edward Island? No. Oh, Quebec. Okay. Canada 400. Once arrested by Jordan as a spy, he was prime minister until the summer of 1984. Pierre Trudeau. Okay. A British colony until it became Canada's 10th province in 1949. Newfoundland, oh yeah. State capital is 100. Located 15 miles from its namesake, it was founded by Brigham Young. What is Salt Lake City? State capital is 200. Freddie Cannon's Tallahassee Lassie would be from this state. What is Florida? State capital is 300. Southwest capital named for a mythological self-immolating bird. What is Phoenix? State capital is 400. This Virginia city was also a capital of the Confederacy. What is Richmond? State capitals for 500. The only state capital named for a biblical figure. St. Paul, Minnesota. Oh yeah. Faraway place is 100. China borders it on the north and South Korea on the south. What is North Korea? Faraway place is 200. Mauritius, the Maldives, and Madagascar are in this ocean. What's the Indian Ocean? Faraway place is 300. Mountains crowd as close as 10 feet apart around this famous pass between Pakistan and Afghanistan. What is the Khyber Pass? Faraway place is 400. Two mountain regions, the Jura and the Alps, make up 65% of this country's area. What is Switzerland? Faraway place is 500. Patagonia is a region in South America belonging primarily to this country. What is Argentina? Putting me in a nice even $5,000. So we know the daily doubles in the category of Latin America. Let's try the $100 clue. Well, I'm going to make it a true daily double. Let's give it a try. Though Columbus was never there, this country is named for him. What is Colombia? I'm glad I did. That's going to put me at $10,000. 10 grand. 200. From Griego, meaning Greek, what Latinos sometimes call Anglos. What are gringos? Latin America 300. These straw hats made in Ecuador are named for the country through which they were shipped. What are Panama hats? Latin America 400. West Point grad Anastasio Somoza formerly ruled this Central American country. I think I know, but I'm going to hold back. And that was my guess, Nicaragua. Now the last clue. The song Guantanamera originated in this country. What is Cuba? That'll put me at $11,000. So I have 11 grand at the end of the Jeopardy round. Jack has 2,100, so he's going to go first. Ups and downs for 200. Where Pet Clark would go when she was feeling low. What's downtown? Ups and downs 400. The 68 hit floated to the top of the charts with the fifth dimension. What is up, up, and away? Telephone. Ups and downs 600. Masterpiece theater tale of the Bellamy family and its servants. What is upstairs, downstairs? Ups and downs, 800. Putting me over 12 grand now. After today, his vision became 20/20. Who's Hugh Downs? Ups and downs for 1,000. John Major lives at number 10 here. What's Downing Street? Wow. 14 grand. Okay, what other categories do we have left? TV trivia, awards, basketball, 1955, museums. Awards 200. British decoration named for a former queen. What is the Victoria Cross? Oh, awards for 400. Since 1932, the U.S. Badge of Military Merit has had this colorful name. What is the Purple Heart? Award 600. This prize did not have an economics category until 1969. What is the Nobel Peace Prize? Awards 800. After 26 years after writing it for the stage, he won his Oscar for the screenplay Pygmalion. Who is George Bernard Shaw? Awards for 1,000. He may disagree with Gene Siskel, but he won the 1975 Pulitzer Prize for Film Criticism. Who is Roger Ebert? 2 categories I've knocked in the head. Well done in the category. 17 grand right now. Where to? Basketball 200. The first basketball player to score over 25,000 points. I have a hunch, but I'm going to hold back. Wilt Chamberlain, and that was my guess. Oh well. Not worried about it. Basketball 400. UCLA coach known as the Wizard of Westwood. Once again, I have a clue who it could be, but I'm going to hold back. If I were to buzz in, I'd say it was Red Auerbach. John Wooden. Good thing I didn't buzz in. Yeah, I just stayed put. Basketball 600. This form became an official Olympic sport in 1976. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, women's basketball. Oh. Basketball 800. The Celtics horticultural home. Oh, the Boston Garden. Oh, yeah. Didn't know. One of the two. New York, name for a New York neighborhood. This team was founded in Chicago as the Savoy Big Five, and he wagered 6,109. The Harlem Globetrotters. Now it's TV trivia for 200. Vicki Lawrence became a Jeopardy contestant on this sitcom. What is Mama's Family? TV trivia 400. He went from the Ponderosa to the Prairie. Who's Michael Landon? TV trivia 600. In 1970, he had a good time hour. Glenn Campbell, oh yeah. The Daily Double. Jackie Gleason's show that rejected the titles The Lovers of the Couple Next Door and It's the Honeymooners, putting Jack at $8,104. TV trivia for 1,000. This lawyer made mincemeat of Hamilton Burger in court. Who is Perry Mason? I'll take museums for 200. You can't hold a candle to her London Chamber of Horrors. Who is Madame Tussaud? Museums for 400. The city's Rijksmuseum is known for having the finest collection of Rembrandts. What is Amsterdam? Museum 600. This Midwest City Science Museum has a coal mine and a submarine. What is Chicago? Museums for 800. The Uffizi Gallery houses this country's national library. What is Italy? Museums for 1,000. With paintings going back to only 1880, this museum was founded in New York City in 1929. What is the Museum of Modern Art? $1955, 200. Film and TV cameras were allowed for the first time at this president's news conference. Who is Dwight David Eisenhower? This will certainly make up for Game 3, in which I won the game with only $1. $400. This character's merchandising included soap and bikes as well as coonskin caps. Who is Davy Crockett? $600. Words that came to prominence in 1955 describing ads sent to occupant. Looking for junk mail. Alright, 800. On February 24th, 1955, he was inaugurated president of Cuba. For some reason, I'm thinking it's Che Guevara. Che Guevara. Guevara. No, it's Fulgencio Batista. Now the last clue. In September, America lost this fourth television network. Dumont. Yep. So at the end of Double Jeopardy, I'm in the lead with 22,200. Jack has 9,104. Final Jeopardy time. Let's see what our categories. It is New Testament. I'm going to wager $22. The only New Testament writer believed not to have been originally Jewish. I'll just guess and say who is Mark. Oh, it's St. Luke, so I was wrong. Oh well. So I'm still going to win with 22,178. But that doesn't matter because I have a 4-game winnings total of $49,807. And a 5th game will be coming soon. And I'll see you all for the next video.